Now, friends, now I know we did not just witness Dante telling that he believes that the reason why Nicole came to his job to tell him that she's getting married is so he can show up. I didn't hear that right, friends? Sisters, I didn't hear that right. Tell me I did not hear Peanut Head Dante say that with a straight face. I know y'all lying. I know as a family we didn't hear him. Welcome back to my channel. Sass here. I'm here for another recap of Life After Lockup, Live After Lockup, child. I guess technically Life After Lockup. Episode 535. Why do they do their episodes like that? Very strange. But anyway, I'm not going to keep y'all. This ain't going to be long, okay? Let's start off with C-Now, Stan, and Lisa. They still hanging on the side of that rock climbing wall. Stan is still looking ridiculous. Did y'all see his hair? It looked like twigs. Just twigs. And yes, several of y'all said that, you know, Stan thick. Stan got them thick legs, thick thighs. Save lives, honey. So Lisa finally tells him that she catfished him, you know, with the name Jasmine, with that girl Jasmine. And so Stan was like, I don't know why she did that. I mean, why is she doing that? There's no reason for her to do that. So, Lisa done had enough. She says that she tired of the lies. She tired of going in that dungeon. She tired of getting in that straight jacket suit. And that was the reason for the whole blow up, because he wanted some bump, and she didn't. She tired of going in that dungeon. But one thing she's not tired of, receiving. And not in that way. See, she ain't tired of receiving that cash flow. He done gave her a lot of money. And did he ever give her that car? He didn't ever buy that car, y'all. I ain't heard nothing about that car. But what he gave her was some money, and she got $3,500 to take on to some hotel motel, not the Holiday Inn. Now Stan said that the reason why he went to lunch or whoever with Tina and why he was online talking to Jasmine is because they were broken up. He said, listen, I wanted some boom, boom, boom. You didn't want to give it to me. We broke up, so I went elsewhere. See, the time period is nothing. See, when you break up with somebody, the first person you see or meet, you're supposed to take them on a date. That's what C-Now Stan said. He said that there is no time limit because he said that there has been missed opportunities. Y'all, when Stan was outside in the back behind Shady Pines throwing his elderly temper tantrum, who was he talking to? Was he talking to us when he had all that aggression in his voice and when he was doing all this pointing? He looked real dumb. I missed opportunities. I missed opportunities, Stan. I'm going to need for you to stop now. Now you're going to go ahead and you're going to get all worked up and stressed and nervous and you're going to get them shingles. That's what you're going to get. So anyway, child, Stan and Lisa done broke up. Stan come talking about I love you with his twig hair. They are ridiculous. And as we know, Lisa done found her a new boo, and Stan done found him a new boo, child. let's move on. All right, let's knock out Christiana and John, child. This is a sad part. Christiana's mother has cancer. She has lung cancer. And Christiana is having a hard time. She hates seeing her mom like that. Who wants to see their mom in pain? Who wants to see their mom going through radiation and chemotherapy? Nobody. Nobody. So her mom is not feeling too well, but she's doing the best that she can. All right. John and Christiana goes over to where she's staying. And what about when John got on that little scooter? So Christiana and her mom are just talking about the difficulties that the mom is going through. She says it was hard for her to, lose her hair. Just hard for her. And I'm sure that it's an insecurity because her mom had all that long, thick hair. And to go from that to not being able to have some hair, I'm sure that it is an insecurity, for her. But her mom looks good. Her mom looks good. Okay? I believe, did they bring up Tara, the Tara child? And ain't nobody done heard from Tara. Christiana is upset because no one has heard from Tara, because Tara needs to be there for her mom. I wish her mom well. I wish her mom a speedy recovery. I wish her mom nothing but health, okay? You'll be all right. Keep staying strong. You'll be all right. And as we know, John still haven't told Christiana that he told Tara not to come to the wedding. When that gonna come out? When it's time for y'all to have a fuss? Child, let's move on. Let's move on. Child, let's talk about Shane and Lacey. So it's time for them to go to a counselor. What's that counselor's name, y'all? Emily. She looked like Olive Oil's sister. She sure did. And before they could even get through the door of said counselor, Lacey already done told a lie. Lacey said she don't keep secrets. I'm sorry. Lacey what? Say that again. Lacey said she don't keep secrets. Lacey, now why you lying? Now, Lacey, come here. Come here, Lacey. Hello, Lacey. Are you gnawing the inside of your jaw, Lacey? Lacey, are you walking crooked? Because we know that Lacey have been communicating with John. But she ain't keeping no secrets. And that didn't come out in this little counseling session either. But let me tell you what did come out. For some reason, what came out was Shane and his anger issues and how intense he is when he gets angry and how freaky it is. See, that's what Olive Oil's sister said. Emily, the said counselor. Well, let's just go back. So Lacey tells Emily that she didn't trust Shane because their sex life is non-existent. And so she felt like he was cheating. So, took a lie detector test, and it came out that he was online flirting, getting money from the men's. And so Shane was like, listen, it's OnlyFans. That's why I found it. It was OnlyFans. Look, I talk to men, I talk to women, I flirt with them so I can have some money. Now, Lacey's sitting there in the cut like she didn't know nothing about this when she wasn't a participant. So Lacey raises her voice and points at Shane. So Shane, he sets up, he raises his voice, and all of a sudden, Olive Oil's sister, the counselor, says, you get very intense when you're angry. excuse me, Oliver's sister, just a couple of seconds before Shane said what he had to say, Lacey raised her voice and pointed at him. Where were you at? See, you didn't have nothing to say about that, but Shane raising his voice, that was intense anger, freakish anger. Girl, where did you grow up? Because see, I didn't see intense anger. Y'all see where I'm going? See where they going with this, y'all? And then Lacey over there crying. I want y'all to tell me, did y'all see any tears? I'll wait. Okay. I didn't see tear. Not a tear, not a drop, nothing. And see, when Lacey was doing all this in Shane's face, I seen a little smirk in Shane's mouth. Did y'all rehearse that? So they're going back and forth. Oliver's sister was just sitting there, you know, she's giving her little 2 cents. But after she done said that Shane's intense anger, freakish anger, is something he needs to work on, I ain't got nothing for Oliver's sister. She didn't impress me. So then Lacey says, I regret having a child with you. I regret marrying you. And I don't love you no more. Love don't live here no more. See, that's what Lacey said. Now see, at that point, that's when Shane really intense anger should have come forth. Why is it that Lacey is spitting all this venom? But I guess she's being open and honest. But you spitting all this venom, but not one time did you bring up John's name. Oh, that's right. You don't keep secrets. So Shane, he says that hurts. It hurts his feelings for her to say that to him. Oh, Lacey is trying to still squeeze out a tear, child. And so the counselor says, I want to need for y'all to work on some things. Your tone of voice. The way you talk to each other. The words that you use. See, Shane, when you get angry, it's intense. It's a little freakish. And so Shane was like, me. And then they do the flashback of when Shane was cutting shine in the front yard and he throwing things up in the house. He slamming the doors. He done told the cameraman, the producer's man, take your feet to the street. See, they showed all that. Now, they gonna work on some things. Meanwhile, Lacey still didn't say that she been carrying on the whole conversations with John. Now, as we see next week, Shane is in handcuffs. Because, see, Shane got arrested. Allegedly, he done went upside somebody's head. Now, see how this episode was all about Shane being intense, anger issues, freakish, and then the next episode, we see the cops being called. Lacey, you setting something up, girl? You setting something up? I'm just asking. Because, see, we know that you're with John now. Lacey, did you set something up, girl? Is that the Virginia Beach way? Let's move on. Child, let's talk about Puppy and Amber. Honey, ain't nothing to talk about. Amber was drunk. Puppy took her home. Amber wanted her to stay so they can have some bump. Kissing on her, hugging her. Puppy done changed her clothes. Amber wanted her to stay. Puppy said, no, I got a man, okay? I'm leaving. Puppy leaves. She goes home to her man. And so Puppy said, listen, Amber got tore up from the floor up, and when she gets like that, her gayness comes out. So her man said, see, that's what I'm talking about. See, that's what I was worried about. That's what I worried about right there. And that's it. That's Puppy and Amber. Let's move on. Talk about Tia, Nicole, and Dante, child. Apparently, Tia got health problems. She only got one kidney. Okay? She got tumors on her liver that need to come out. I mean, the doctor has told her, you need surgery. She's done put it off 2 times. The doctor says, if we don't go in there and take these out, you're not going to make it. Okay? You only going to have 8 months to live. We ain't playing with you. So Tia, she finally says, listen, I have to have surgery, but I'm scared. I'm scared I may not come out of it. So she's telling Nicole all this. And so she wants to get married now, this week, in case something happens to her. Nicole, you know, she was like, why you talking like that? You good. We good. You're going to be okay. I'm going to be there. She was like, nah. Something may happen to me. And I want you to take care of everything. You know, be my wife. Now, why is it a clear difference when Tia and Nicole is in their confessional? Have y'all noticed that? They look different. They always crying, snot flying. I'm like, what is going on in this confessional that we ain't seeing? Faces all swelled up, eyes red. Somebody been crying for a minute. They arguing. What is going on? Oh, God, the editing. So Nicole, she gives in and she says, okay, we'll go ahead and we'll get married. So she is looking at wedding dresses with her mother. I will say, I like the first dress that she had on than the second dress. Okay, I think that first dress suited her better. It was pretty. Now she's trying on dresses, you know, being all happy. And then we see Dante. Dante at his house doing some cleaning, child. Okay, Dante? And then we hear at the door. And who was it, y'all? It wasn't nothing but an angel. That's who it was. It was an angel. It was what we needed this episode. Mama Deontay. She showed up, honey, with groceries. She sure did. Did she have some oodles and noodles? She had some pasta. She had some spaghetti sauce and other things. Honey, Dante must love him some pasta. Because it seems like every time when he cooking up something or eating is pasta. Dante, that's all you eat. Dante. So Mama Dante is there. They're having a conversation. And so, who else shows up, child? His homeboy, Derek. Clean face, smooth face, Derek. See, his voice of reason came walking through that door. So, he's talking about, you know, Nicole. And so, he listens. Dante's like, well, when was the last time you heard from him? It was so hilarious. Dante was like this. Because, see, Mama Dante was in the kitchen getting ready to throw down. See, she was getting ready to put her foot in the spaghetti, okay? So, she over there minding her business, and Dante like this. Now, he already done gave Derek the signal to don't even say anything, okay? So, Dante says, oh, man, she came to my job, you know, last week. So Derek said, job? Oh, she came to your job? You hear this? You hear this, Mama Dante? So Mama Dante came out. She was like, what? What y'all talking about up in here? So Dante says that Nicole came to his job and to tell him that she's getting married. Derek said, getting married to who? So Dante said to that girl, Tia. Mama Dante said, stop the bus. Stop the damn bus. Stop the short yellow bus. Stop licking the windows on the short yellow bus. Dante, stop the yellow, short yellow bus. Stop the bus. Stop the damn bus. See, that's what Mama Dante said. I didn't say those words. So Dante sits there with a straight face and says, I believe that Nicole came to my job to tell me that she's getting married. So I will show up at the wedding. Dante, I know you don't believe that, right? Dante, it's been weeks. It's been weeks, homie. And you still think in your heart of hearts that this girl care about you. That in your mind, that Nicole wants you to show up at the wedding to save her. To protect her. To end the wedding. To stop the wedding. Is that what you think? First of all, this ain't a different world. You ain't Dwayne Wayne, and Nicole definitely ain't Whitney. Y'all remember that? When Dwayne Wayne showed up at Whitney's wedding? It's a different world. One of the best episodes. So I guess Dante thinks, Mama Dante said, look, this is a whole mess. I don't know what Nicole has in mind, but what she needs to do is leave my son alone and just move on with her life. Mama Dante, that's what she did. She done went and told Dante she getting married. Dante is the one saying that the reason why she's doing it because there's an ulterior motive. Meanwhile, Nicole is in the dressing room having a full-blown meltdown, child. She is crying, snot flying in the wedding dress. In her wedding dress. I said, Lord have mercy. She said her anxiety. Girl, if you're crying in your wedding dress, that's a sign. That's a sign. It ain't got nothing to do with Dante. But it's a sign. She says that her and Tia make up to break up. They fuss and fight all the time. Not quite sure about this wedding. Meanwhile, we need to understand what's going on in them confessionals. Because they look real weird. Am I the only one that noticed that? Let's move on. Last and certainly least, child. Sarah and Sean. Now, Sarah done found out that Sean is a whole lie. She done packed up her luggage. And for some reason, she down the driveway into the street, up the road. I said, girl, where are you going? Like, where are you going? So Sean's running behind her like an idiot. And he's like, wait a minute. Don't go. I'm sorry I lied to you, but I don't want you to leave like this. We need to work things out. Oof. Yo, his breath stink. It does. It does, y'all. His breath stink. It smells like acid and Fritos. That's what his breath smells like. So he's begging and pleading like Keith Sweat for her to come in the house. She said, you lied to me. I can't trust you. I don't want to have nothing to do with you. She said, I'm calling my mama out here in the middle of the street. Girl, you could have did that on the front porch. You out there in the middle of the street while it's cold, all the neighbors looking. Y'all just cutting the shine, just embarrassing yourself and everybody that you love while your neighbors having a good old time. Honey, they done made them some popcorn, done roasted some marshmallows. Honey, they just standing in the window saying, look at these food. Didn't he just move in? He sure did. And look at him. Look at him. Just looking dumb. That's what your neighbors are saying. So he was like, no. Don't call your mama. Please don't call your mama. Because see, she already done pinged me. See, she Sarah. She puts the phone down, child. He said, come inside, calm down, cool off. I'll make you some breakfast. Get some food in you. You'll feel better. So they go inside. So Sarah, I love Sean. I can't believe he is doing this to me. I can't believe he is doing this to this relationship. He's lied to me. Why is he lying to me? I just don't know what to do. I'm just so confused. So Sean done cooked up some, eggs. I think he had some sausages on that plate, some toast, and some yogurt. And so she's asking him about himself. Okay? What about the children? What about the children's mother? What about you all? And here is Sean. Well, okay, we have been broken up for about 9 years. Okay? See, my baby mama Kelly wants something a little bit more, but see, I don't see it. My baby mama Kelly gets involved in my relationships a little too much. I'm going to need for you to stop right there, rat face Sean. Wasn't it, 3, 4, 5 episodes ago when Sean was upset because Sarah didn't come around? Hadn't seen her. Who was calling every day? Kelly. Kelly was calling Sean every day, and it came out his mouth that he liked when Kelly calls him every day because he's lonely and he needed someone to talk to. He was telling Kelly about Sarah. But it's Kelly that's getting involved in his relationship. Sean, please walk on hot coals. Don't walk on them, lay on them. That's what you do. So then here is Sean. He said those fatal words. He said that he packed up his whole life to move to Ohio to be with Sarah. And he said that he left behind his job, his friends, and his house. Let me repeat that. His job, his friends, and his house. That's what he left behind. What did he leave out, y'all? There's an important element that he left out when he was making that list. Oh, yeah, that's right. His children. He left behind his 6 children. When he was talking about Kelly, he also left out that he borrowed $1,000 from her. You left that out too, idiot. See, you left that out too. Child, I don't even know what happened at the end between Sarah and Sean. Did she say she was going to think about it? I think I went to the bathroom, child. What'd she say, y'all? What did Sarah say to Sean? She gonna stick around? Obviously she's gonna stick around because they're married with child. Ding. That's it, y'all. That's it. That's all I got. That is it. Y'all know what to do. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, friends. Bye!